Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel RVCCIS.Info, where faculty representatives from Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems Department talks to you, our community at large, about things roughly having to do with computers and information systems. Joining me today, as most always, is Stephanie Washer and myself, Eric Wolf. Howdy, everybody. Today, we thought we would talk about our favorite coffee shops. And coffee, I argue, is as central to the CIS experience as anything else is.
Yeah, I think when you're in your like teens and early 20s, it's Mountain Dew or some energy drink, and then as you get older, you change into the coffee realm of things.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
It's the only narcotic that America thinks is okay, right?
Yeah. Well, my doctor told me I should just quit drinking coffee, so I did. Now I only have it for good occasions.
Mm-hmm. I think it's always a good occasion when you have coffee, though. So,
well, I start back up at Rock Valley next week in person. So Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday night, I might need a little pick me up.
Yeah, that doctor's going to be like, why are my ears ringing? Stephanie's doing what she shouldn't be.
Right.
So we thought we would, because we can't visit some of our coffee shops, either most or least favorite, we thought we would rehash some of those. So we'll start off with the negative, because maybe that will go faster. What are the worst coffee shops?
Oh, I don't know. The sleeper coffee shop, which really isn't a coffee shop, but McDonald's has surprisingly good coffee at times.
It's surprisingly cheap coffee. I will go for that.
Yeah.
And in a bind, I will stop at a McDonald's for coffee, I suppose. All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm not a huge fan of Dunkin'. I don't like it when your coffee tastes burnt.
Yeah, and even the black coffee has calories, so they're pumping donut stank in there so that you want a donut. I really don't like their coffee. I have no idea how they are the most popular coffee shop in America. Dunkin', it's whatever fluid you're adding to that coffee, and it's keeping the good people of America hostage with bad coffee, and you should be ashamed.
Well, it must be the East Coast keeping Dunkin' alive. So
yeah.
But if you were to go out, where do you go?
So everybody's gonna roll their eyes, but I think Starbucks is your safest bet most of the time. Don't just get whatever coffee they're gonna give you. You can always ask for a pour over, and pour over coffees are amazing, and they take 5 minutes, and it's worth being late to get to wherever you were going to for amazing coffee. That's including class. I will walk into class late and be like, but y'all, I have coffee, so I'm not going to be mean to you.
I got the pour over. Sorry, it's for your benefit.
Yeah, better this than the other Eric you would have gotten if I came with no coffee.
I'm going to try that next time. I'm going to try the pour over, because I do like Starbucks. It's not my favorite, but I do like Starbucks because they have a honey oat milk latte that is fabulous.
Okay.
And I don't have to be all picky. I can just say honey oat milk latte.
Yeah.
Get what I want. So
the Verona pour over, that is the ambrosia of Starbucks coffee. So how about other coffee shops where we can even paint this in a post-pandemic life? Where are you looking forward to getting back to for a coffee shop when all of this is over?
So I live near Rochelle, Illinois, and there's a little shop in town that also is a florist, and their name, it's the Cypress House, and they have really good coffee. In fact, that's where I buy my coffee now, because they sell it. But they have it's kind of nice because sometimes milk isn't my thing, so they have coconut milk or oat milk or whatever, and so they'll make a really nice latte and put a little stevia in it, and I'm a happy camper. But I can't get that before Rock Valley. That's a little out of the way. So
right, yeah. What is it about flower shops and coffee? We have one right up the road Barrett used to love going to, he would always ask to go to the flower shop coffee place. It's called Bloomel's. Now, I'm in Milwaukee, so I am too damn far for most of you to have to ever want to come for that. But they built this crazy big rotunda thing. It looks crazy, and like they do Collectivo coffee, which is from right here in Milwaukee, and very good. So we used to like just pack up the whole family and go over there on like weeknights. If I was home, especially over the summer, we would go over there, and that would be. They have a big playground for the kiddo to run around at too, so then I don't have to work nearly as hard at entertaining a 5-year-old, which I always like too. So
Yeah.
the Collectivo coffee is very good too.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, there is a little, the town I live near, I guess, nearest is called Kings, and it has a John Deere dealer, a bar, and a school. And then there's this old church that they redid and has antiques and coffee in it.
Okay.
And that also has really great espresso and coffees that you can purchase. And then they, of course, every place has the coffee you can buy outright.
Yeah.
And they have a really great Italian blend that I love. But
Of all places, I thought of this one the other day. It's in Springfield, of all places. It is called Incredibly Delicious. Now, like years ago, Stephanie and I had gone to a conference. That's the one in the old, like Victorian house.
they had the best avocado toast.
Yeah, we
and
went,
eggs.
yeah, 2 times just for avocado toast.
Well, and that coffee was fabulous.
They I don't know if they roast the coffee there, but you can always smell it there, and it's fantastic coffee. And they do their own bakery there. They had super good brownies and one of the better coffee cakes I've ever had.
Yes.
And I'm like, is it worth a 4-hour trip one way to go to Springfield for that? Maybe.
No. But when there's a conference down there, it's like, hey, you want to go?
Yeah, exactly.
Between that and the beer and where'd we go? The bar at?
Well, there was whatever that dive bar was. They were really inexpensive beer, so that was
good food. So avocado toast and coffee first thing in the morning. It was always good.
Yeah, that makes bad conferences better. Is well, at least we started the morning off right with great food and coffee. So
yeah, keep us awake.
Yeah. So leave us a comment on some of the places where you miss going for coffee, or what your go-to coffee places are when you are out and around. Or you can also make fun of us for our love of Starbucks coffee, because everybody else has, and you're wrong. While you're down there, you can also like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified of any and all of our new content as it becomes available. You can also follow us on our social media. We are at RVCCIS.Info on Facebook, on Twitter, on Anchor.fm, and here on YouTube, where we post a bunch of different content. And actually, coffee-related content is one of those things that we do as often as we come across them. So on behalf of Stephanie Washer, myself, Eric Wolf, the rest of the faculty, staff, and community at Rock Valley College, stay safe and stay sane out there, and maybe go have a coffee. I know I am.
It's cold, so yeah.